Hey guys, Aaron from 3D.ca here. I recently picked up the Wonderboom 2 from Ultimate Ears, and the first thing I did with it was I took it on vacation. You know what? I'm quite impressed with it. Check out my review. This speaker is incredibly tough. It has an IP67 rating, so that means it's dust-proof and waterproof. IP67 means it can be submerged for a meter or 3 feet for about 30 minutes. If this speaker happens to get dropped in a pool or knocked into the lake, don't worry, it floats. The speaker actually doesn't work underwater, so it's not great for scuba diving. However, it does work while it's floating around, but it sounds kind of bad because it cuts in and out, so I wouldn't recommend using it as a floating speaker. Another thing to note is that it takes a little bit of time to dry after you use it. A couple of hours on the drying rack and it's good as new. The speaker is also considered drop-proof up to 5 feet, but I've heard stories of it being dropped from much higher and not being much worse for wear. So how does it sound? It actually sounds pretty good. It's not the best sounding Bluetooth speaker that I've ever heard, but it definitely gets the job done. It has pretty good volume level and it stays clear right the way through. We listened to it mostly around 30%, but we definitely got up to 70 or 80% and I didn't hear any noticeable distortion. It has a pretty flat equalizer, so bass, mids, and trebles all sound pretty much the same, but it's a pleasant sound. It doesn't kick a lot, so I wouldn't recommend using this for a dance party, but we had a great time listening to it at the beach in the background or hanging out on the patio. It has 360 audio, so you can put it in the middle of the room or in the middle of the table, and everybody can hear the same thing. If you're looking for a speaker to listen to in the background, you can't really go wrong with the Wonderboom 2. This speaker is a Bluetooth speaker and only a Bluetooth speaker. It doesn't have an auxiliary jack. However, it does have multi-point connectivity, so you can pair 2 phones to it at the same time. I did run into one issue where if my phone was playing and somebody else's phone who was paired to it got a notification, it would ding for the notification and then it wouldn't resume playing. So to fix that, we just had to unpair the other person's phone. However, the range itself in Bluetooth is great. I easily got 75 feet of range without any issue whatsoever. So overall, the Bluetooth works really well. The battery life on this speaker lasts a long time. On the box, it says it lasts for 13 hours, but I'm sure we got 15 hours out of it one day and it was still going strong. I didn't worry about battery life at all while using it, and I just charged it every night and it didn't give us any issues. It doesn't show how much battery is remaining in the phone, which is unfortunate. If you want to know how much is left, you have to hold down both of these buttons at the same time and it'll play a sound to tell you how much is left. It's a little bit hard to get used to what those sounds actually mean, but you'll figure it out when you use it enough. This speaker is relatively portable. It's small enough that you can easily throw it in a backpack or throw it in a beach bag, but it's too big to put in a pocket. It does come with this little hook that I guess you could put a carabiner through and maybe hang it from your belt loop, but I would find it really annoying banging against your leg. So I would say this is more of a carry around, put it down and listen to it speaker than it is a listen to it while you carry it around speaker. The controls on this speaker are relatively straightforward. You have a simple power button, you have a play pause button, which you double tap to skip forward, and a Bluetooth pairing button. It's handy having a button like that. You just one press and you can easily pair somebody else's phone to your speaker. You have volume up and volume down. These buttons don't have the best tactile feedback, but they work well enough. They even work soaking wet. This speaker also has a couple of extra little features. If you get 2 of them, you can pair them together and form a mono or stereo pair. It also has an outdoor mode button, which makes the volume even louder at the cost of a little bit of reduced bass. It's also backed by a 2-year warranty. If you're looking for a versatile, rugged speaker that can be used just about anywhere, you can hardly go wrong with the Wonderboom 2. Thanks for watching.